My name's Derek Wiggin, and this is my story.
I didn't even play football, organized football, until I got to high school. I went to St. Michael's College School, which is on Bathurst in St. Clair. So I originally went there to a basketball camp. I was in grade 8 at the time, so I was like 6 foot in grade 8. I thought I was gonna be like 6'9". Like I was like, no, I have a future in the NBA coming up. But unfortunately, I just kind of got stuck at 6 foot. So one of the coaches there, he was just like, yeah, like we have a community football team, because I told him I play in the park and you should come out. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So went out, then from there, just fell in love with it. I'm not gonna lie, like coming into my first training camp at Queens, I was pretty out of shape, overweight, out of shape-ish. The first day of testing we did was like pretty bad. Like I think I ran my 40, which is like 40 yards faster than like my lateral drills, which is like touch 5 yards either direction, which was pretty bad. So I know there's a couple of the strength coaches there that'd be like, well, this kid's not gonna last. But I just knew I wasn't great at testing, but I just knew how to play football. So I was behind one of the veteran guys. He got hurt, and then I stepped into the starting role there, and I just didn't let go of it. To my first game, we're playing McMaster, traveled down to Hamilton's. I remember second play of the game, like they had a slot reverse. They went up the sidelines, took about 50 yards, and while I was just chasing, I got blindsided. Someone hit me from the side. I just remember looking up and the guy being like, "Welcome to the CIS." I'm like, "Rookie?" I'm like, "Oh, sure enough." So yeah, first game went well, made a few plays, still learning, still took my lumps, but we ended up losing that game, I believe, in overtime or last minute. But then started getting you know what, got the first one on the belt, I can play at this level. In the 2013 Yates semifinals, just set the stage for that. The year before, we had lost to Guelph twice, once in regular season, once in playoffs. Big come from behind victories at their place, and pretty much that one of those last wins, their last win against us, they blocked the punt, then they just gained momentum from there. It was such a crushing loss because we felt we had a Yates Cup caliber team that year, and just to lose in that fashion, we were up 21, I believe, going into the fourth, and they just came back on us. It was just a crazy game. Really also helped that we knew each other guys knew each other pretty well, because just playing from similar high schools. So but that loss there, that was a game changer for a lot of us, because I wanted to stop playing football after that game because it hurt so bad. We had Guelph come to Kingston. The first game we beat them up. Then I just remember it started a game, because the classic Queens jerseys, they're the gold yellowish color. So Guelph came out in their warm-ups, because they had multiple jerseys in the same color as us, because the rule in the OUA is that if they're same color jerseys, the home team has to change their jersey. So they came out in similar colors to us, so we're just kind of okay. Coach Sheen warned us the day before they might do a gimmick like that, just try to sort it out like that. All right, so this is the most outstanding defensive lineman for Queens. This is just a team award. I got voted this 2013 and 2014, my last year, so a two-time winner. not too bad, but yeah, this is just a team voted award. This isn't quite somewhat an award, but this is much more when you do finish 4 years eligibility on the team, you get this one right here. This is just kind of a memento, kind of a thank you for contributions to the team. The fans of Richardson, this Queens, I'm gonna just say, I feel Richardson was the best place to play in the whole country, hands down. Just to feel the stadium old, breaking down, the grass, just the whole halftime routine. There'd be times where the opponent, it would be just halftime just started, and the students are running on the field to like slam their jackets, and like I've had like walking off with people from other teams are like, what's going on here? It's just like, oh, this is just how we do at Queens, you know, this is just a ritual here. So like even opposing players were in awe of just the tradition going on at Richardson. Some of my teammates like that helped me through. There's gonna be a long list to name. Just that our first recruiting class, just the guys in it, future CFL guys. Andrew Liu, like I knew Liu before Queens. We went to a football camp together, then ended up 2 years later at Queens. Lived with him. Aaron Gazendam, he's a doctor, becoming a doctor now. He won like that Laurier game where like we won off the block field goal. Like he had like really weird Canadian football rules. Won off that. I lived with him in my second year. There's a couple guys that are not on the team anymore, but kind of forget Sam Sabrin. He just like big, like he was just like me and Sam. Like Sam's always serious, but like he's one of the funniest guys off the field. So having him was a big role, a big part. I guess I helped. Like he helped make my job easier. Like we kind of worked together like that. I lived with him in my second year. A couple other guys, Matt Stayers, Trent Witten. Then probably the two biggest guys that like helped me through my third and fourth year, John Miniaci. I played with John since St. Mike's. He's a big buddy. He's one of my best friends. He lives in Calgary now, so I see him all the time over there. Christoph Smith. He's still in Kingston. He's one of my great buddies. Like they're both my best friends, and like the 2 years living with them, I've probably never laughed as hard as I did. Like they helped me through a lot of low patches, high patches. They're always there with me. Other guys, Scotty McDonnell plays for the Red Blacks. We talk every day on the phone. Like we're just motivating each other. There's just so many. Matt Webster, Alex Carroll. Those are two of the most hardworking guys I've been around. Like they've worked for everything they've gotten, and they've been very successful. I aspire to be, I want to be like an all-star. I want to be a CFL all-star. Like that's my goal. Like I want to be a guy that like teams got a game plan for. Like I'm a guy like when they bring up the best people at the defensive tackle position, like I'm one of those guys being brought up. Like that's what my goal is. I want to be a double-digit sack guy. I want to be a game changer, a guy people have to really focus on, and just be a big-time player. That's it.
I'll give a shout out to Dom DiCarlo, Brendan Morgan, BMO. Gotta give a shout out to Billy. Gotta give a shout out to Doug Corby, Zach Sauer, Luke McPulkin, Spatero, Will Zed, Evan Sequeira, Emilio. I gotta give a shout out to Lassard, Stuart Noya, Teddy Festeriga, TJ Chase, Boris, Yan, Dika. Yeah, like that's all I could bring to the top of my head right now. But like, you know, everyone Queens football, much love though.